Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully, this is more consistent than it was. Can't really tell. When did I last do this? 2 days ago. Basically, what a last couple days. Um, yeah, I ain't done nothing major. Just like so. Yeah, I think I went to a house party, and I've also just been realizing how far behind. I feel like I'm putting myself in my own setbacks. You know what I mean, had a whole day of just like had a whole day of just basically going around thinking, wow, have I just not applied for internships fast enough because I wanted to get my exact grades from college, and then they haven't sent it to me yet or responded to me, so that's not amazing. Anyway, um, and they're not naming me right now. Hmm. Mm. So what I'm doing anyway. What last couple days? Anything crazy happening in the world? Not really. I mean, not really. Um. Ooh, let me get closer to you. Basically, all I can say is, currently I've just been looking at the usual stuff. I guess the only thing crazy I can think of is some like streamer thing where someone got like approached and hugged, and I think they were going for a kiss or something. And security stopped it at TwitchCon. That's all I can think about. Other than that, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Yeah, yeah. Other than that, but overall, it's been a quite a cool week. I've also seen how like really random fact. I saw a video of you know how crazy monkeys can get, how like extinct they're going. I didn't realize that was a thing. How but they're also an endangered species, which is crazy how much endangered species we have in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of which, asking you personally, sorry, personally asking you. No, I can't do it like that. Um, what would you say is our biggest issue right now in the world? What would you say our biggest issue is? Is it something medical? Is it global warming? Is that politically how we're all kind of not in a good state? Is it how everything's going wrong or how you think things are going right? Who knows? Maybe you're just not paying attention to anything. But point is, no matter what you said, it's on this planet, isn't it? I hope so. Okay, maybe you said aliens. I don't really know what you're talking about. But point is, kind of gotta think. No matter what it is, someone's gonna come up with an idea. Honestly, for whatever it is, let's say global warming, because I doubt someone's chat GPT, how do I fix global warming right now? There's best idea ever had. Actually, maybe, I don't know. What if I chat GPT that right now, how to fix global warming? Let's say, see if it's accurate anyway. But point is, hundreds and thousands of people just collected together to try solve one thing, and we're just so divided in the worst ways possible. I'm not saying that's a bad that we're split up to do our own thing. I mean, people should do what they want to do. It's kind of what part of having free will is about. Yeah, camera angle. But well, I mean, personally, I wouldn't want to be a pig farmer like the next guy. However, someone might also never want to touch a university in their life. Who knows? Point is, no matter what you do, we kind of all got to focus one time. You know what I mean? Like, think of it as like a game. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like life of the game, but saying more like along the lines of essentially, no one we're never unified for anything. You know what I mean? Okay, COVID, I guess, but that wasn't really. I don't know how unified you crowd that. COVID was a weird one. That was the first time where I think the entire world was kind of on the same page, sort of basically saying, yeah, let's slow down. I'm gonna say we have so many bad things. I think to that level where they are just a global scale, just affecting everyone. But if they're not so apparent, they can see them right in front of their face. They ain't gonna respond fast or at all. And even beyond that, the people who are funded to actually fix that don't get enough to do their job. And then it gets to a whole point of just, it's not there until suddenly it's fully in effect. And now everyone's dead. Everyone's affected. But originally, the old people who were sorting it out could have done it. They just weren't funded. What am I talking about? I was trying to talk about global warming as an example here. But the point is, things are getting affected on a global scale. And things are globally changing. Rather because people make agreements. Rather because rich people with very wealthy bank accounts think it's time that I do something new. Or start something new. Or just because fucked up planet, man. Can't do much. Point is, either way, what do you want to do? Like, can you sort it out? Do you think you can 1v1 global warming and win in a fight? Do you think you can actually destroy all forms of corrupt politics in 1 second? I'm going to say flash step. In there. Easy. Sorted. Never again. Nah, but unless any of you got the power of Superman or happen to come from a planet with a tail and grow into a big monkey, then I don't think you're going to do nothing. So, well, not on that scale. Either way, we are a collective. So, hopefully we collect ourselves together to do something right or fix ourselves up. As my mum would say, fix up, to put simple. We basically all need to do that. But other than that, I'm just going to say, what a time. Despite everything, everyone's going to keep doing what they can. But, things are getting harder to do, including living. Why are the prices of everything going so astronomically high to the point where the common people can't pay for it? Obviously, everyone wants to be rich. But when you get to being rich, it doesn't feel as good to flex money to a bunch of homeless people, because that's the direction we're going. A bunch of people who can't afford to live in a house. You'd want to, I'm just saying. Not saying I would flex to that. I'm just saying, if you were rich, wouldn't you want to flex to people who are on a working middle class house, like a nice house, but just be like, oh, your house is nice, and mine is even better. It's like a ranked thing. It's like being good in a game, and someone's like gold, and you're just platinum. You're seasonal ranked. That's the difference. You know what I mean? What I'm trying to say is, you only feel good showing off to other people who are also good, but just not as good as you. And if everyone's basically in a dumpster fire rolling down a hill, going to the bottom of the Grand Canyon, you can't really do anything about it, then, probably wouldn't feel as fun for the rich, and it probably wouldn't feel as fun for anything else. But what am I talking about? I just like looking at planes and engines and stuff like that, and coding if I can. Also, I'm gonna try to go through a bunch of random online courses and see what happens. But yeah, other than that, I'm just talking nonsensical stuff. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.